Deja Bruno.
Tina Bruno.
Destiny Bruno.
Y'all left school. You walked out, so guess what?
I would like to clear the air about the incident that happened in front of Collinwood on Thursday. These are my two daughters that were involved in the incident. First of all, I would like people to know that they weren't fighting. They were holding each other.
You got the kids that walked out the building.
Holding on to each other because once they let go, they knew what was going to happen to them.
Fuck up! Let it go! Let it go.
If I beat my children like this, I would be arrested by these same officers. No one from Cleveland Public Schools has called me to even let me know that my children were arrested. They called me and asked me permission for my children to go home and change shoes. But no one has called and asked me or told me anything about the protests or that they were even arrested to this day. The conduct of the police, I'm outraged. I'm hurt, I'm angry. I'm angry at the Cleveland Public School District for even letting DEASIA out of the school. She's 16 years old. If she was going to be outside protesting, I should have known about it. Someone should have called me and let me know your 16-year-old daughter is outside protesting. I feel like the school responsibility here is big. The behavior of the police officers. There was a scene in the video where the two girls were against the car, hands behind their back. You can hear my daughter Destiny say, "I'm against the car, I got my hands behind my back." Why weren't the cuffs clicked on them right then and there, and the incident could have been avoided? It went too far. You know, the pause there, you see the girls still ready to be arrested, and all of a sudden you see chaos. That is because they were bending their arms and choking them. Had they arrested them right then, put the cuffs on them, put them in the car, this wouldn't have happened.
All the kids, while we was in class and stuff, they was talking about the protest. And by the time we got ready to leave out, they had a certain time that the protest was going to happen, everything. It was a lot of kids that was supposed to leave out, but it was only a few kids that did leave out. But it was teachers and security guards downstairs, right by the front door, the door we left out of. They didn't try to stop us, and some teachers was actually rooting us on because I guess they thought it was a good cause while we was doing it too. A lot of teachers got laid off, and
a lot of our favorite teachers, the ones that really cared.
Right, and teachers that help us like with the OGTs and stuff, and we need more books in our school and stuff. Our books messed up, right, and then gang-related stuff in them, and we were just trying to...
That was our cause. That's why we was out there. We even tried to go back into school. We tried to walk in with our teacher, but they told us don't come back in. We walked out. It's too late.
You got a couple kids that walked out the building.
I grabbed my sister because the officer...
He grabbed her aggressive, and I tried to tell him, like, she with me, and I'm 19 years old. And then he was like, no, let her go, let her go. And I was trying to tell him, like, she's with me.
And it seemed like the way he was coming at me, he came at me real aggressive. Like, if he was going to, even if he did ask me the question that he was going to ask me, he was still going to grab me. Like, he was just coming at me real aggressive. So I was scared, and I didn't know what to do because, I don't know, I was scared.
I got a call at work, and it was from the kids' friends start calling first. Never did I get a call from the school. I left work, came home, got another call to the The video was on YouTube. Got on YouTube, saw the video, flipped out. Went immediately up to 5th District Police Station, got the paperwork to file the report, and I just couldn't believe it. All I could do was, I screamed, I cried. I wanted to find my kids. I wanted to make sure they were all right. The hold that the officer put on Destiny, it could have killed her. I'm in the medical field. She has asthma. She's on an inhaler. That move could have killed her.
Put your hand behind your back now.
Okay, I'm having an asthma attack.
You're about to get tasered.
They beat our kids, it's justified. They shoot our pets, it's justified. There's a young woman laying on the side of the freeway. It's a deer. It's justified. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. And I want everyone to know that my daughters did not kick the officers. They slammed them so hard that their feet went up in the air. That's what you saw. They did not kick an officer at any time.
This happened around 10:30, and we probably got to the police station by 11.
I want to know what kind of sensitivity training that these officers have, because my girls weigh 130 pounds each. And for them to beat them like men, it was uncalled for, it was unnecessary.
And it was also a time when one of the principals came out with a cell phone video recording. Why were he in the school calling the kids' parents or letting their parents know what was going on? He's outside videotaping, but he's not doing his job of what he needed to be doing.
If you knew this protest was going on and you have kids from the school going outside, why isn't there any security or upper heads at the door to check these kids? I heard the officer grabbing Asia saying, "How old are you? How old are you?" Somebody should have found out how old she was before she walked out that school door. The Cleveland public school system has a lot to blame here.
Y'all left school. You walked out, so guess what?
I'm upset with my girls. And I let them know that using profanity against an officer, that was wrong. I let them know that was wrong. That was where you went wrong. But I don't see where they should have been beat down in the street like men. It was uncalled for and it was unnecessary.
How old are you?
I'm 50 Man, no. I'm calling my mama. No, but she's trying to go to jail.